Oh my god, no. It just ran out of battery. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, welcome to the Disappointing Vlogs channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very unique, interesting website. This website is kind of like those experiments where you put a bunch of insects and organic matter into a jar and you let it fester and grow. It just creates like a new strain of bacteria that could go on to wipe out humanity, but it's just in some guy's basement, and sometimes he waters it with water. Reddit is an absolute cesspool that is full of ridiculous takes, narcissism, and the occasional very niche technical advice about things. Technical advice is the only kind of advice anybody should be looking for on reddit.com, because the only noble use case scenario on that website is to learn how to fix a very niche problem with your TV, or like an old Blu-ray disc player or something. But beyond that, the site is not very useful. I think there are three type of people who exist on Reddit. The gooners, the chronically online incels, which are separate by the way. The chronically online incels, and within that there's a subcategory of like annoying nerds and gooners. Then there's a kind of people who have just discovered the site and are using it enthusiastically, but will definitely stop using it when they start noticing how Redditors interact with human beings. And the third type is also not very noble, is the kind of people who look at Reddit to point and laugh. But that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, because there are some absolute smarties who use Reddit, who think Reddit is the right place to go for relationship advice and trauma dumping with regards to said relationships. So we're going to be looking at people's relationships going up in flames and judging everybody basically. What is wrong with these type of girls? Wasn't talking stage with an average baddie. What? Bro is inventing oxymorons up here. Wasn't talking stage with an average baddie. I like how we have started thinking of relationships as like video games that have levels. Like it starts on level 1 talking stage, level 2 situationship, level 3 exclusive, level 4 marriage, level 5 asking each other whether we like each other. Initially I was the only one initiating the text. We used to talk on calls and she didn't taking any initiative for a single text, even though she's continuously telling me that she feels so lonely and alone. Okay, fair enough. This guy knows his worth. He understands. Oh, this person is a top 1% poster in dating in India. Okay, one of the goats of the game in India in the dating scene. And this person knows their worth. She used to tell him that she is lonely and bored and still didn't text him, and bro didn't take that as a sign. So this person asked the girl to plan a date, it seems like, and she said, see, this is a turn off for me. And then he said, perfect, stay turn off. Honestly, GG. This was like a battle in the relationship, World War, I don't know. And it was an evenly matched contest, and I feel like both people won. Okay, it's because of these simps that every girl nowadays needs lots of efforts. Man, these fucking simps. Now I have to put in effort to impress people I like, make sure they feel like loved and appreciated, so that they want to continue staying with me. What the fuck, man? It's because of the simps. I saw a reel somewhere. He was telling that if a girl is 5 out of 10 and she knows a guy is 8 out of 10 out of her league, but when 20-30 simps reaches her, she starts thinking that she can pull much higher guy out of her league. So when 8 out of 10 guy reaches her, she literally denies them or hopes for more. That's how society is dug up nowadays. What fantasy are you living in, bro? This guy thinks he's an 8 out of 10. This guy reached out to a girl and she didn't want him. And he's now saying that the girl was a 5 out of 10 because the grapes are always sour. And he's also saying that he himself is an 8 out of 10. She doesn't want him because there are losers in her DMs. So she feels like she's above him. These simps are even ready to kiss her sandal. It's obvious why girls these days have no reality check at all. They do all the heavy lifting for her. That is their reality. Do you understand what you are saying? They need a reality check that they're not that hot. There are 50 people pursuing them. They are hot. Just because you didn't get picked. Just because you didn't get picked. Now suddenly she's not hot. Okay, bro. Random thought, why do so many nice guys end up staying single? I think about this a lot as well. So I've been thinking about this whole nice guy thing you always see online. I'm an introvert and I was never brave enough to be nice to people. What? Brave enough to be nice to people means what? Just fucking be nice. Just like exist as a nice human being is what it means to be nice. You don't have to like buy everybody flowers and like eat them out for a favor. Like that's not what being nice means. Okay, not being rude, not being entitled, not being selfish. That's what people mean by nice. Like they just mean polite. Okay, that's all you have to be, because the bar is in hell. But I've seen my friends helping out girls when the girls get in a relationship, and some other guy, they just simply hate her. Guys say they're nice, they treat people with respect, yet still end up feeling single or ignored. But here's what I don't get. If being nice is supposed to come from a genuine place, why do so many of them get upset when it's not noticed or appreciated? Here we go. It's reaching the masses, guys. People are understanding. You're so right. You're right. You're just right. A lot of people who are loudly nice are nice with the expectation of something else in return, and that is not niceness at all. That is a performance. And then just because their method didn't work, they act like they meant it the whole time. Like if you're truly being kind, shouldn't that be enough on its own? The moment you start expecting something, whether it's attention, romance, gratitude, doesn't that kind of make it transactional, making it not so nice? Not trying to bash anyone, just something I've been thinking about. Maybe I'm missing something. Why do you think so many nice guys ended up feeling disappointed? Because they don't follow disappointing vlogs. That's why. Yeah, man, that's a good man. I don't think there's much to be added to that. भाई मंडे सुबह सुबह उधर मैनेजर बीटी दे रहा है, इधर आप बीटी दे रहे हो. It's a good thing to realize that you're an asshole, because that's step one of becoming an actual nice person. Is step one of going from a nice guy to being a nice. Oh, my camera's about to run out of battery, so we might have to switch things. It's fucking really long. Alright, let's speed run this shit. Ooh, this one is marked NSFW. I know a lot of people who use Reddit are getting like war flashbacks, eyes glazed over, just cold dead stare when they see that exclamation mark and those 4 golden letters. But relax, alright? Stop the porn. 23M19F, is it too weird for our society? Unless you wait for somebody to turn 18, right? Like you're like a 22-year-old person who meets a 17-year-old, and you are waiting for 22 bhi nahi, I think even 21, 20 also. Meet a 17-year-old and you wait for them to turn 18. That's the creepy pedophile territory. If you as a 23-year-old meet a 19-year-old and you start dating consensually, don't worry about what other people are saying, okay? Please bear with me adding the tag just in case it's triggering for some people. I am 23 male. This is how they write about themselves on Reddit. I was really shocked when I saw this for the first time. I 23M. Why the fuck does it matter? But I guess it matters. Okay, sure. Was single my whole life and kinda introvert. Now last year around March I met a girl at a family function. She's gorgeous, she's stunning, she's so mature. Like for the first time someone made my mind rush through all the emotions, blah 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 blah. We talked and talked, we got into a relationship around May. The relationship is going great, we have ups and downs, but the way she handles things and understands me, it's something I never thought that I could have in my life. This feels like a really positive and good thing for you. Obviously there's nothing mentioned from the other person's perspective, but we're gonna assume the best here and say this just seems like a positive relationship. The difference between us is around 4 years, while me being the elder one. Don't get me wrong, never even felt that she's younger. She's so mature that people might call me the younger one, and no, I'm not immature at all. I'm from a lower middle class family, the eldest son, and I'm working on my responsibilities pretty well. And I would never groom anybody, not even a thought of it, no. I feel like you are afraid of being labelled a groomer, and that's a good sign. It's a good sign that you are scared of potentially harming your partner. It seems like this person does not know what grooming is. Actually, this is quite a mature post. It's a good thing that this person has this fear of hurting the person he likes. So that's a good thing. He says he would never groom anybody. He's even sent her different articles on what grooming is and told her that if she ever feels that he's doing it, that she should tell him and move on. Even when we got into a relationship, she was almost 19. Even while getting in a relationship, I had this thought, but it never mattered to both of us because you feel so compatible and comfortable. Wanted to ask, is it so bad as people say? You tell us, bro, if it's so bad. Or actually, your partner, your girlfriend should tell us if it is so bad. The age gap of around 4 to 4.5 years and us being in a very free relationship with no restrictions, what does the society think of it? Any advices are welcome. I love her so much. Just need perspective on this. Man, chill out. As long as you didn't do the bad things that you have read about, and it looks like you've done your research, it looks like you're trying to navigate things in the best way possible, no need to worry about what people think. I think 4-year age gaps, as you grow older, start to seem like a very arbitrary thing. Like 31 and 35 doesn't really feel like a huge thing. For me, I've always had a bit of a thing with age gaps, but again, if it's two adults, it's your decision. Do what you want. Yeah, man, I don't find anything horrible as long as this isn't like a red herring for when he gets arrested. Now, in the classic Reddit manner, there are some Gyan Chodus in the comments. The age difference feels a lot when a person is a graduate and one person has started college. You can go ahead with it since you are both adults. However, here's the caveat. When she turns 23, she will change drastically. You guys might grow together or grow apart. It is 50-50. It will be devastating for you. Also, how long have you known her? When I was that young, I even gave guys that impression. They would keep telling me how mature I am before realizing I am an emotionally fucked up person who is just used to being submissive and dismissive of her own thoughts and opinions. And at that age, I did not even have any opinions of my own. Just know what you are getting into. The growing together and growing apart thing applies to literally every relationship ever. This applies to childhood friendships. This applies to children and their nannies. This would apply to like your mom and your grandma. This would apply to me and you. This would apply to like a content creator and a viewer. Like as even though that's a parasocial relationship, as two people progress in life, their dynamics change because everybody's thought process constantly evolves and they either grow together or grow apart, as this person has put it. And that happens to literally every relationship, and that is not something that you can let control how you see relationships, because that is, again, literally every relationship. So you just, the fear of that, it's kind of like the fear of death, right? So you can't stop living because you're scared of life. You can't stop a relationship just because you might not grow together. Is she interested or just being nice? Now, this is a classic conundrum when it comes to the world of dating. I think this is a global phenomenon and not just an Indian dating thing. By the way, this has been posted 11 minutes ago, so sorry for tattling on your story, man, if this is you. I feel like men are more likely to respect women that they like and therefore associate nice behavior with romantic connections. Wow, I'm coming off as a man hater. I'm not. I'm just with the times, bro. I'm woke as fuck. Anyway, is she interested or just being nice? I recently joined a new office and there's this girl I see almost every day. We've had frequent eye contact. Sus. Sometimes I will be in scenarios, and my friends can attest to this, where I will say something and look at an imaginary camera. And that's kind of what I'm picturing, is that this person says like an unfunny joke and looks to the camera. I have a camera, I don't know why I was looking there. So the person says blah blah blah, unfunny joke, and they go instead of looking at the camera, he looks at this girl. But they've had frequent eye contact, which means she's looking at him as well. And I'm assuming him because heteronormativity. She looks at him as well. Okay, so right now he's not very high on the creep scale, but he's on Reddit, so that automatically pushes you towards like a delta positive on the creep scale. I asked about her project and team since she's from a different department. She was friendly. We had a short but nice conversation. After that, she ignored me a couple of times, which confused me. My colleagues even teased me, saying it's normal for attractive girls to act that way, and I felt a bit disappointed. Okay, so she's attractive, and this person's colleague is saying that it's normal that the attractive girl doesn't give you attention. I guess maybe that could be the case. We don't know this girl, and I think it's a little bit generalist, but you know what? Yeah, hot girls suck. We hate hot girls. All hot girls are rude and attractive. A few weeks later, I saw her in the canteen. I was nervous, but I still said hi. She smiled and responded, which felt good, but I didn't continue the conversation. I've not read the rest of it, but this person hasn't said that this, like, are you flirting with this person? Because you also seem like you're just having a chat with a colleague. Are you hitting on them and they are hitting on you back, and then they are not responding to you? Then it can be like, okay, attractive person is not giving you attention. But if all you did was just say, hey, which department do you work in? How's your project going? Okay, nice to meet you. What do you expect? What do you think the next conversation will be about? Hey, how many kids you want? What's your grandma's name? What was the name of your childhood pet? What are the 3 digits on the back of your credit card? What the hell, man? Then yesterday she smiled at me first while passing by. I greeted her back. Then she passed again with a friend, turned towards me and smiled properly. I smiled back. I'm confused again. She seems warm and friendly and other times distant. I also forgot to ask her name when we first spoke. Player behavior. The only conversation, by the way, that they've had is one hi in the canteen and hey, what do you do? I don't think either parties are interested. I like to talk to her more, but since we're in different teams, I don't want to force anything. I prefer natural interactions, but I'm not sure how to continue from here. Are you interested? Because you're also not acting like you're interested. You are not excited to continue the conversation, but he did say that he's a little bit disappointed. You're on the right page, my friend, and I don't know how to continue from here. Okay, here's my advice. If you are interested and you are interested in finding out if they are interested, you flirt, okay? Like you do a little sneaky smooth line, okay? Don't be like, hey, what kaun se color ki chaddi pehne ho? Don't do that. Do some like nice smooth line about how you find this person attractive, and don't be direct. Like the meaning of the line should not be I find you attractive. It should be like, hey, I might be into you, like that. And if you wanna, this could be us, but you're playing, like something like that. If you want to make a move, go to them, be nice, but not the kind of nice that you guys are being to each other right now, but like a little bit more than polite nice, more than friendly nice. You want to be flirty nice, okay? You want to be like, hey, nice teeth. Don't say that, but yeah, flirt, like a small casual flirt. If they respond badly, you know they're not interested. If they don't respond at all, you don't know if they've registered it or not registered it, so you can give them a medium flirt. And then if they don't give you anything back, like they can give you back a small flirt and you can take it as a sign to continue playing the game. But if you've given them like a small flirt and then like a medium flirt, then you can't, then don't go for the hook, you know what I mean? Like don't go for the absolute final, don't propose, as they say. If after 2 attempts at flirting they don't give you back even like a tiny morsel of interest, tiny morsel of them flirting back with you, they don't want you. Take the L, learn from your mistakes. It's fine. You don't need to get on your knees and beg, although sometimes that does work. Just move on. That's my advice. But yeah, I was expecting to find some like really bad, horrible things, but turns out we're starting to become a little bit self-aware, so that's a good sign. And this was a lot of talking. I've been recording for nearly 40 minutes, so I'm gonna end the video now. I hope you enjoyed watching. Tell me your opinions in the comment below, like and subscribe, and give me ideas of what you want me to do in the next video. There really aren't any plans for this channel. I was looking at continuing to do stuff like this. The action stuff maybe like commentary things, but if I want to make like longer vlogs, I will do that and post them here. If I feel like doing the kind of videos I used to do previously, like the Goa video that I last posted, I will probably still do that as well. So yeah, you can go through my videos now and let me know what you think, what kind of videos you want me to post. And I'm excited to be here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Like the video now.